Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you're at. Welcome back. I've got a joke. Let's see. What do you call a sick bird that robs a bank? An illegal. Okay, let's get to it. Today we are doing applications of integrating exponentials. Because we now know how to integrate exponentials. So that means now we can do the application. Application is just a fancy word in this case to say we're going to find areas under a curve, or we're going to find area bound by two or multiple curves. Okay, so here's an example of how one question may go. And I think one question should be enough. One example should be enough. So they'll often ask you to sketch. And even if they don't ask you to sketch, do me a favor, sketch it. And then hence find the exact area, and I'll show you a really quick example. So sketch it. If you're in class, I'm not going to tell you how to do this. You're just going to have to do this on your own. Now, y equals e to the negative x. I'm just going to do it this way. Okay, normally looks like that. And I'm just going to borrow this. Okay. So that is y equals e to the x. That -1 just brings everything down one a little bit. So now it's going to cut here. And I'm going to have a new asymptote. And that there becomes my graph. Right, and if we're going between the x-axis, x equals -2. Let's say that's x equals -2. And that there is x equals to 1. The area that we're finding here is this guy. Area under this side, area under that side. Now, if you can see here, I've got some positive, some negative, so I'm going to have to calculate accordingly. So in this case here, it's going to be the integration between -2 and 0 of e to the negative x minus 1 dx. And then I'm going to have to add the absolute value of the integration between 0 and 1 of e to the negative x minus 1 dx. Okay, so let's do the math here. Integration of e to the negative x becomes negative e, negative x minus x. I'm going to evaluate that between 0 or -2 and 0. Let's just deal with this one first. This is going to equal to negative e to the 0, which is going to be -1 minus 0. Yep, and take away negative e to the +2 plus 2, because it's -2. And so this gives me -1 -1 plus e squared, take away 2. So in this case, it's just going to be e squared, take away 3. That's the first one. Now looking at the second one, that's that. Let's do this one now. So this one here is going to be, again, same thing, negative e, negative x, take away x, but this time evaluating it between 1 and 0. And we get here, let's go minus e to the -1, -1. Oops, take away negative e to the 0 minus 0. So here we've got, this is just going to be minus e to the -1, -1 plus 1. So it's just that, that's it. Right, we take the absolute value here, because these should have been all absolute valued. And this will just give you e to the -1. And so the total area is just going to be e squared minus 3 plus 1 on e, because that's e to the -1. And that there's your exact area, units squared, there's the exact area. They've asked for exact, so I'm not putting that in the calculator. I'm just evaluating as is. And that should be it. Have fun integrating. Now remember, if there's anything under the curve, you can go to take the absolute values. Anything over the curve is fine. And remember, if we're doing an area bound between two curves, it's just going to be the top curve, take away everything that's underneath the bottom curve. So top curve minus bottom curve. All right, that's it. Hope to see you guys later and enjoy. Bye-bye.